if you're totally watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rokani David is the name and the voice behind the microphone, and obviously the face in front of your camera as usual. And let's break it down and see what Arsenal has gone ahead to obviously come up with into this particular fixture as they really face their OB, who goes by names of Granit Xhaka. Arsenal has gone in for a system of 4-3-3. They are having David Raya in goal. They are having Julian Timber right back. They are having Ricardo Carafiori left back. Gabriel left-sided centre back. And William Saliba is being played as a right-sided centre-back in there. Martin Zubimendi is being played as a CDM. He returns after suspension from the UCL. And Declan Rice comes in through to play alongside Zubimendi, and Eze returns into the starting 11 for the club of Arsenal as Ethan Nwaneri started in the midweek as they tussled it out with Slavia Praha, a game that ended 2-0 in favor of Arsenal in there. For you, I think ended, is it 3-0? Yes, because even Saka was on target in there. The front three has Bukayo Saka right forward, Leandro Trossard left forward, and Mikel Merino, man who scored a brace in that particular fixture in the midweek, leading the line and really hunting for more goals for his team known as Arsenal, as a man known as Gyökeres is still nursing an injury, and Gabriel Jesus, however much he returned to the training session, he's not ready to go to put in the required shift altogether, as the manager believes he needs to obviously play in the international break, to really use the international break to get back to full recovery and get some match fitness. And I know Arsenal will organize some behind door games for the player and see how everything will obviously pan out for that Arsenal player they signed from Man City for close to £50 million in there. Sunderland has gone in for a system of it's a 5-4-1 system. That's what Sunderland has gone ahead to go in for in there. And they're having Rolfs in goal. Now, Hume is the right back, Mandrava is the left back, and they are having 3 centre backs in the team, meaning that they've gone ahead to pack the bus and see to it that they really put in a very huge shift in there for you. Now, their back 3 has Mikel, Ballard, and Gutrelda. That is the back 3 for the side of Sunderland. Now, the midfield 4 or the mid 4, we are having Traore, right winger, Lefe, left winger, Xhaka and Sadiq playing the double pivot, and Isudo is leading the line for the side of Sunderland. And Arsenal are really working tooth and nail to get this game done and dusted. They want to get this game over the line and see to it that they really go ahead to really win big and see to it that everything moves on as expected in there for you. That is the side of Sunderland, what they are really bringing in for you as a side of Sunderland, and Arsenal is one of those teams that will obviously be facing this side. Going to the bench of Arsenal, Christian Mosquera, Ben White, Pierre Hincapi, Kepa Azebalaga, Christian Nogard, Ethan Nwaneri, Miles Lewis-Kelly, Max Dowman, and Andre Onas in there for you doing the bench role. Ricardo Carafiori, Ebelechi Eze, Zubimendi. I think those are the 3 players that never started in the game of the midweek that the manager is going to hit to obviously deploy into this particular fixture of Arsenal, and they've gone ahead to obviously show to it that they really need this. Remember, Arsenal comes into this game of football when they've gone ahead to see to it that they can go some huge number of points ahead of Man City and Liverpool. Remember, Man City and Liverpool are really playing tomorrow. If Arsenal win today, they'll go to 28 points, meaning that they'll be 9 points clear of Man City and 10 points clear of Liverpool. And that will impose a lot of pressure onto the side known as Man City and Liverpool in a game where whoever wins it really clears more chances of really tussling it out with the club known as Arsenal. And the games of football that have been played today, United has drawn 2-2 with Spurs at home in London. Everton has beaten Fulham by 2-0. Then we've gone ahead to obviously get in we're obviously going ahead to get in West Ham and Burnley. West Ham has beaten Burnley 3-2. You know, they've finally gotten a win in there for you. And we wait and see how Sunderland tussles it with Arsenal. And later Chelsea will be coming in through to tussle it with side known as Wolves. As we wait for the fixtures tomorrow for the big one, as a team known as Man City hosts the team known as Liverpool in there for you. So Arsenal, for me, I think they are winning this game, and I'm calling in for a 3-0 win for the club of Arsenal in this particular fixture. That's what my thought is about this particular fixture in there for you. Moki Brenda, good evening, Aradi. How are you doing? I'm doing great. Patrick Ekring, Arsenal, oh yeah. Arsenal will win by 3-0. That's my exact prediction that we're going to have to do. Zidik Music, hey bro, thanks. Then Jack Denix, I thought that Jesus is back. Why is he not on the bench? He's back in the training session, but they haven't gone ahead to obviously pass him fit to participate in this particular encounter. You understand? They haven't gone ahead to pass him fit to participate in this particular encounter. That is it. Ambias Dennis, hey bro, I need to take you to a cup of coffee, bro. You located exactly. Obviously, I'm located in Uganda. You understand? So I'm located in Uganda in there for you. If at all you need to talk to me, there is a link into the description box below. Join our WhatsApp group. Drop your name. Tell me ambitious Dennis you are. And we will obviously have a conversation in there for you. And maybe, if at all you feel like you want to send something, let me pin my number in there for you. 244-292. And obviously, Ambiash Dennis, where are you located? You know, that is the most important bit of it all. Where are you located? You understand? Where are you located in there for you? So, Arsenal comes into this game of football, you know, going 8 games without conceding a goal. And by the way, they've gone ahead to win all those 8 games. It shows you how hard it is to obviously score against a team known as Arsenal. You understand? It shows you how hard it is. And they are yet to hit a 9th game without conceding a goal. That is the club of Arsenal. And in those games that Arsenal has gone ahead to play, where they haven't gone ahead to concede a goal, let me obviously bring you the list before they head into the international break. That is the club of Arsenal. Arsenal played with Slavia Praha 3-0 in favor of Arsenal. Arsenal beat Burnley 2-0. Arsenal beat Brighton 2-0. Arsenal beat Crystal Palace 1-0. Arsenal beat Atletico Madrid 4-0. Arsenal beat Fulham 1-0. Arsenal beat West Ham 2-0. Arsenal beat Olympiacos 2-0. Those are 8 games that Arsenal hasn't obviously gone ahead to concede a goal. They last conceded a goal when they really played away at Newcastle, and they won that game by 2-1. That is the club of Arsenal for you. So today, they might go down in history if at all they go or they end this game without conceding any goal. That means they would have gone ahead to go 9 games without conceding a goal, keeping a clean sheet, and they are even winning. No draw in this, but Arsenal is doing the needful. Now, Mikel Arteta asked on Merino making complicated adjustment. He said, it's just exciting to come here and do what we've been doing, and the right to come here and win. Every game in the Premier League is really tough. We are aware of that. On Mikel Merino playing as a striker, he said, especially when you move a player from a deeper position to a front position, normally the other way around is easier. This is a little more complicated. You know, that's what he really said today in there for you. Now, Sunderland manager, who goes by names of Regis Les Brice, said, we will see if during the game, if we can find an opportunity to win or score, because it's really tough to score against them. The first thing is to keep improving our style of play. We need to play the best teams to do this, obviously. And on Granit Xhaka, he said, he's really important for us. He's a strong leader with the ability to lead by example and help others and create new leaders. I hope he'll be at his best today. Obviously, Granit Xhaka is really one of those that you have to look at in this particular fixture. Why? He went ahead to obviously play at Arsenal, and now he's facing the side of Arsenal in there for you. That is Granit Xhaka for you, and he's really representing to the fullest. The referee is Craig Paulson. Assistant referees James Mainwaring, Matt Willex in there for you. Then fourth official Anthony Backhouse. Then VAR, there is James Bell. Assistant VAR, it's Adam Nunn in there for you. That's how things are really panning out for the side of Arsenal and Sunderland in there for you. So we wait and see how this game obviously unfolds. My prediction has already gone ahead to be told to you. I think Arsenal will win this game by 3-0. Sunderland is not an easy nut to crack. I tell you, Sunderland is not an easy nut to crack. Even if you look at the Premier League table, their position best speaks out for that. Why is it that their position best speaks out for that? Because Sunderland, when you look at the Premier League table, is placed 5th. 10 games played, they've won 5, they've drawn 3, they've lost 2, they've scored 17 goals, they've conceded 14, they have a goal difference of 3, and they're having 18 points, meaning that they are 7 points off Arsenal. And one of the positives that you have to look at and really understand that maybe things aren't really going to be easy for Sunderland is that they've conceded 14 goals. And what has Arsenal gone ahead to do this season best? They've gone ahead to score goals. That is it, meaning that if you're a high conceding side, you'll obviously find yourself in a position of really conceding from Arsenal. And what have they gone ahead to do best? Arsenal have gone ahead to score goals. They have gone ahead to score 18 goals, and it's only Man City that has gone ahead to score 2 more, that they've gone ahead to score 20 in there for you. So the club of Arsenal is really doing the needful to see to it that they obviously register a win tonight, and that win will come in if they really do the needful, kill off their chances and defend as they've always gone ahead to defend. We can see that their bench is still rich, and it will obviously come in through and really put in a very, 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 very huge shift in there for you. So Arsenal is the team that everyone is chasing. Arsenal is the team to beat, hard to score, and you can't defend them. You can't defend throughout, because Arsenal is a side that can really score from any set piece that they obviously gonna hit to get as a side of Arsenal. So that's what makes it hard to play against them. But all in all, we wait and see how this game really unfolds at the club of Arsenal. I really have some other people. David Sozi, thanks bro for your time. Thank you too. You are saying Arsenal 3, Sunderland 0. All right. Then Joram Kendi says Arsenal win. Arsenal will win by 1-0. Obviously, wait and see whether it will obviously go that side. But Arsenal has done its job, and they are heading to the international break with this game in the way. And they will obviously wait and see what really do they have on the table to obviously coming through and tussle it out with the big boys in there. Because I tell you what, Arsenal is the best team in Europe so far. Arsenal is the best team in Europe. You understand? So the notable absentees: Martin Odegaard, Gabriel Jesus. We are having Gabriel Martinelli, Victor Gyökeres, Noni Madueke, and Kai Havertz. Those are the notable absentees in here for you. Meaning that with his players away, Arsenal will try to forge their way out and really win convincingly in there for you. David Raya, 8. He has kept 7 clean sheets out of the previous out of the previous 8 games, because for the game of Crystal Palace, it was not him in between the stitches. And this is really insane for the club of Arsenal in there for you. So, hope you guys have gone ahead to obviously enjoy what is really happening in here for you. Granit Xhaka had an interview done, and he was really throwing superlatives to the side of Arsenal, especially the manager, on how everything was really happening down there. So, we wait and see how everything really pans out. I'm having that Chosen says Arsenal 4, Sunderland 0. All right. Mercy says Arsenal 3, Sunderland 0. Edson Tuinomujuni, Arsenal 2, Sunderland 0. Ogema Gilbert, Arsenal 2, Sunderland 0. Now, if that's the case, we are waiting to see who will obviously stop the side of Arsenal and really go ahead to score a goal against them, because they look like they've gone ahead to build a Berlin Wall there, and they're not really allowing anyone to obviously put a ball past them, you know? So, thank you very much for watching through. We're having close to 7 people watching in through, but I think we have to head into this particular fixture and see how Arsenal plays and how Arsenal really gets their win in here for you. So, that is it. And let's obviously get up and running. Your predictions have been made. I've also gone ahead to make mine. Now, we await to see who is who and what team will obviously get away with the 3 points that everyone is really fighting for in this particular fixture, because we all know to it that teams will come up and really show huge love for getting the 3 points. But are they for everyone? The answer is no. They are not for everyone. You know, the best will obviously walk away with the 3 points. And who is obviously going to be the best in this particular encounter? All pointers are at Arsenal. I don't know what your thoughts are about it, but they are at Arsenal. And for the very last time, bye-bye, and we'll return with the game of